All right, of course, the last day of the week, a couple days before the Super Bowl, is going to be reserved for the quarterbacks. Two quarterbacks that have been playing really, really well all season long, but really well in the playoffs at critical moments. Today we're going to look at Matthew Stafford in this particular study ball and take a look at what he's doing extremely well, the big plays. Being able to see the field and make the big plays, and then being able to beat Blitz. Those are always the keys in any game, but especially in big games. Can you make the big plays that present themselves to you? And then can you beat pressure and not take negative plays? It will be key for both of these quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. All right, so I broke down Matthew Stafford a couple weeks ago, so I'm going to stay away from some of those plays that I broke down not too long ago. You can go back and look at that if you want. It was through the first couple weeks of the playoffs and really through the Tampa game. So we're going to take a look at some other big plays that he made in this game. So just knowing what you're seeing, okay? We're going to have an in and a hook right there. Make the game simple, quarterbacks. Simple as quickly as possible. Reading this guy right here. Does this guy drop back? Does this guy come up? That's as simple as it is. He squats, boom, right up over the top. Great ball, second level throw. Working ourselves into the red zone. Nice job by Higbee to make a guy miss. But it's all about timing, knowing what you're seeing, get the ball out of your hands. Okay, we're going to run a little combination wheel right here where we're going to go up through here. We're going to push through that corner and go there. And then we're going to come off of that and run the wheel. Good job here. I'm looking down the field. Make sure I take my shots. Just make sure this guy is carrying. And then you'll see, I'm not going to throw the ball way up the field because this corner has a chance to peel off of it. See him carry just enough. Now I'm going to put it right on OBJ. Hit him there at the 15. Great big play, good quick read, good understanding of where the ball needs to go down the field. Okay, a little play action here. We're going to max protect. Okay, maybe a chance at Higbee right there, but I realize, okay, biggest key when you're running this is we're going to have a cross here, and then we're going to have what we call an influence post there. Is you got to see the backside. You got to make sure that the backside is coming down. So as you come off of your play fake, you get back and see what's on the backside. Then you're going to read your free safety. He gets a lot of depth. Van does a good job of pushing vertical and then separating horizontally. Boom, step up. Great throw, good coverage, but better throw beats good coverage every time. Another big play down the field. Give him opportunities against pressure, and man, he's going to make you pay. He's been doing it all year long. Okay, we got a little two-man right here. Okay, so man, 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 1, 2 safeties back. And so normally, when you're playing two-man, you're trying to take away the inside. So we're always looking for outside breaking routes, things that are going to be running away from that coverage. You see it down there, inside leverage. Okay, here, Cooper Kupp beats him so bad to the inside that sometimes you might go, oh man, he beat him. I wanted him to stay inside, but great shake at the top, but you'll see it. Knows where he needs to go against two-man, anticipates, gets the big throw. Critical situations late in the game, that set up this big play, which talked about pressure, beating pressure, okay? Boom, we're going to come with the all-out pressure right here, and we're going to run blitz 0, meaning there's nobody back here. Matthew Stafford understands if I've got a guy that's running down the middle of the field, they called it for the love of the game because you hardly ever get this in real coverages because there's always a safety back there taking that away. For the love of the game, you're just running a 40-yard dash to clear out for your buddy. Just so happened in this game, critical situation, they went with the all-out blitz. Free hitter coming there on Matthew Stafford. Dominican Sue beats his guy, coming on Matthew Stafford, stands in there against pressure, knows where the weakness of the defense is, lays it out there to Cooper Kupp, beautifully thrown, sets up the game-winning field goal, which ultimately puts them in the Super Bowl after winning this game against the 49ers. Okay, here's another one. This is really good. So playing basically a quarters coverage. Now, we could say that they're dropping down to what we call a high 3. So this safety is dropping into a high 3 position. Boom, boom, boom. And this safety working back. So whether you see it as a quarters where this safety squatting, or you see it as a cover 3, which is probably what it is, ultimately at the end of the day, they've got an over route and a post. Normally you don't really throw that post unless the middle safety jumps down on the over. But here, because of the way that they show this late, and this safety dropping down right to where the over is, Matthew Stafford recognizes that weakness, and this is normally going to be an over-the-top post throw. We're going to throw this over the top because the safety has jumped down. Matt understands that this guy jumps it quickly. I can't throw it up over the top because the safety's coming, so he almost makes this more of a drive post throw. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. Sees the safety right here. Jimmy Ward turns to hunt up Cooper Kupp right there. There's a hole in the defense before this safety, in between those two guys. I'm going to drive this throw. Unbelievable. Great throw, great recognition, huge play for the Rams in this game. Okay, we showed this a little bit with Cooper Kupp, but this is a great job here again. Matthew Stafford, what are we showing? They're going to bring pressure. Going to end up bringing pressure here, but they're walking the Mike linebacker up here. Okay, so we can talk about Cooper Kupp in a great route, but here's what Matthew Stafford knows, is he knows that here's the window. There is no second-level defender, so no linebacker in that voided area right there. So what do I got to know? I got to know, A, are they bringing pressure? Or B, are they popping somebody into that area fast enough that it takes away my throw? You'll see his eyes come back and his eyes are here. I'm reading whether they're bringing the pressure. They do bring the pressure. Fred Warner late pops out, but they bring the pressure from the inside, so I know there's my money throw. I got to be ready to hit it to the inside. If Cooper breaks there, boom, sticks the back foot in the ground before Fred Warner can get there. Get the ball out of your hands to your playmaker. Money throw sets him up for points once again. Okay, love this. So in the game, okay, they ran this or this little breakout by Cooper Kupp like 3 times, okay? And the corners, specifically Mosley, is trying to read through this. He's got eyes back on the quarterback. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to hold off this go route long enough that Matthew Stafford throws this, and then he comes off and blows it up or tries to make a play on the ball. So he's done that a number of times in this game. Earlier, they hit Cooper Kupp on every other one of them, but Matthew Stafford says, I'm memory banking it. I know Mosley's been over there. I know he's getting antsy. I know he wants to jump something, especially late in the game, because he's been itching to jump that as quick as possible. So now what am I going to do? I'm going to give a little shoulder shrug, but there's Mosley jumping it. Boom, I'm ready to knock it over the top of him, throw that whole shot, trying to protect this receiver, even though they get 15 extra yards here. But great read off the hesitation by the corner and big-time throw into the hole. And the other thing that I want to say is this throw right here was the very next play after the Tark drop. So everybody wants to talk about the mistake that Matthew made, the bad throw that should have been intercepted, and how that could have changed the complexion of the game. Okay? Made a bad throw. We all make bad throws. But when we make a bad throw, how do we respond? This is how Matthew Stafford responds. No hesitation, no worries that I made a mistake on the last one. Boom. I'm going to see it. I'm going to rip it. I'm going to play football like I know how. And I'm going to forget about the last one. I'm going to have a short memory. And that's exactly what he did, setting up another big play for this team. Okay, we talked about pressure. Cardinals here, going blitz 0, bringing pressure. Going to have an extra hitter right here. I see it. I know it. I'm going to hit my main man who's breaking out. Boom, touchdown. Okay, bring the pressure. Matthew Stafford's been the best in the league against the pressure all year long. He's been the best in the playoffs. Here we go again. Stepping down, bringing pressure. Okay, where's my quick throw? Know where your quick throw is. See the pressure. Boom, ball out of my hands. Not taking negative plays. Doesn't have to be a huge play. I'll take 4. I'll take 5. I'll take 6 against the pressure. Maybe we'll break one and we'll get a big play, but I don't want negative plays. I don't want to go to 3rd and 14. I'll take 3rd and 3 by getting a positive play against the pressure, okay? Feels the pressure here, makes a check. Here they come. Boom, bringing pressure here. Hey, I've got one-on-one with a soft hitch over to that side. Just make the game easy. Make the game easy. Here comes the pressure. Here comes the free hitter. Here's my hot, but I already know where my answer is. Get your answer out right now. Boom. We're winning against pressure. We're winning against pressure. Key in every football game for a quarterback. All right, so there you go. Matthew Stafford been really, really good in these playoffs. And 2 key factors, right? He's not making a lot of negative plays, okay? And specifically against pressure. When teams are pressuring him, he's beating them. He's making them pay for the pressure. Making people afraid to pressure him, but if they can't get pressure otherwise, you've got to add extra blitzers. Boom, getting the ball out of his hands. And then second thing is he's making the dagger plays, the big plays down the field when his team needs them. We've seen it in every single game that they've played up to this point. Even though got the big win against the Cardinals, he was nearly perfect against the Cardinals, against the Bucs. We saw it on there, the big play to Cooper Kupp after they lost their 27-3 lead. Didn't phase him, bring pressure, boom, hit it over the top. And then this last game, we saw play after play of him making those big key reads at critical times, especially late in the game, to get them into the Super Bowl. Those will be a couple things to continue to watch in the Super Bowl is, can he generate the big plays that he's been generating all year, and can he handle pressure? Will Cincinnati pressure him? Will they be able to get to him with 4? If not, when they bring those extra guys, who wins that battle is always key in big games.